demonstrating the correct method to use to go through a drive-thru. I have worked at a fast food restaurant for over a year, and I have seen many people use correct ways and incorrect ways to go through a drive-thru. 2 points I would like to make are about the employees at the store and about your way to go through a drive-thru. Now, the people are the most important aspect of the drive-thru because without people, there would be no drive-thru. Whenever you're at a restaurant, you need to treat people with dignity and respect. As Jeffrey Pfeffer says in his book, The Human Equation, whenever you put people first and treat them well, then they will work harder and they will work smarter for you. So there are many ways to treat people well, and I'll go into that in the methods to use in the drive-thru. So I'm going to use this table as my restaurant and show you a demonstration of the correct method. First of all, before you even get to the restaurant, you'll need to consider whether or not you've been to that restaurant before. Because if you haven't, then maybe the best way to go to the restaurant would be go inside so that you will not be holding up a line of people whenever you're trying to look at the menu. Second is whenever you plan on going to a restaurant, who are you getting food for? Because if it's going to be a lot of people, then going through a drive-thru with over 3 orders, that's going to be risky because the more orders you place, the more likely it is for the baggers to get something wrong. And the third thing you want to consider is what are you getting for other people? You will need to write things down so that you don't forget their orders. Now, whenever you're going through the drive-thru, you're going to get to a pre-order menu. And this is where you can look at and make sure that you know what you want. And also, it's before the speaker box, so you'll be able to have time to turn off any extraneous noise in your car. An extraneous noise, I mean conversations that you're having with other people, maybe over the phone or in person. Make sure you eliminate conversation, and also turn off your radio so that there's no outside noise for the speaker, for the order taker to hear. Now you get to the speaker box and you're ready to order. You have your note cards of what other people want from your house or from wherever, and so you're going to order, and make sure you order in a logical and concise way so that it's not jumping all over the menu with changing orders and stuff. Also, whenever you're giving your order, you need to make sure to project your voice so that the person can hear you. And also remember that it is a person on the other end, and you need to speak politely. That's always considerate. Now, you're going to move around the building, and before you get to the window, you're going to have to make sure that your cup holders are clear and your passenger seat is clear so that you'll have a space to put your food and drinks. Also, make sure before you get to the window that you have your payment in hand, whether it be cash or credit card. Always remember that it's not very polite to bring a handful of nickels and dimes for the cashier to count. So make sure that your method of payment is clean and quick. Now you're at the window and you're going to take whatever they hand to you. I've had situations where a person will say, oh no, I want my food bag separately. Well, if that was something that you wanted, then maybe that you should have said that at the speaker box. Because it's very frustrating and confusing for a bagger to have to take things back and rebag them, or for someone to have to remake a drink because you changed your mind or something. So always make sure that if you have any special requests about your order, you say so at the speaker box. Now that you've received your order and you've paid for your order, you need to double check your order. That's always a good idea, but don't sit there at the window and open your sauces or put straws in your drinks, because that's going to hold up the line behind you and the customers behind you are going to get frustrated. So to get situated, pull forward where you're out of the way, or pull into a parking space so that you're out of the way of other customers behind you. That's the correct method of going through a drive-thru. And what I would like to leave you with is that the people are the most important things in the drive-thru, because they're who are making your food, and as Jeffrey Pfeffer says, again, in his article, Putting People First for Organizational Success, business interactions are most well done whenever you see people as intelligent, motivated, trustworthy individuals, because people are the fundamental resources on which your success rests.